Alright, what's up guys? This, I don't know, maybe a double upload, we'll see, right? But this is my time to actually rant about something I've been super passionate about, and I just think it's just stupid that people are thinking this is actually true. But come on guys, flat earth, right? Do you guys actually believe that the earth is flat? Like, I just really need to get in on you on this. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Because I've heard many arguments for flat earth and all of that stuff or whatever, how we didn't go to the moon, whatever it may be, right? And it's mind-numbingly stupid at this point, man. Okay, let me put some points here. We did go to the moon. If we didn't, right? Don't you think a bunch of people like in Russia or China or like, you know, heck, Middle Eastern countries, anyone would have just called out America or called out any other country that would have gone to the moon and just been like, yeah, you know, these guys are lying, and they would have made millions off of this. They would have been a celebrity, an icon, whatever, right? This is not like some media ploy covering that up. We did go to the moon. It actually did happen, right? We've had the technology for a long time, right? So, to remake the moon, right, or the moon landing and just be like, oh, it's a scripted event or whatever, I honestly just have to tell you, if you were going to do that, you would first have to know what the moon looks like on its surface. And let's say even if they didn't want to do that, they didn't want to really get into that kind of thing, right? Then how are you going to explain to me that that same site is still on the moon till this very day? That flag is there, the step is there, whatever it is, it's there, right? It's just baffling to me how people don't believe that and think it's like some sort of like conspiracy. It's just wild. Either ways, I digress, right? Moon hoax, whatever stuff done, right? Moving on to the next point, and this is flat earth as a whole, man. Like, let's go ahead and just talk about not just flat earth, but what I think is the more inherent incessant problem here, and that's like people who think that the entire government and world is lying to them, right? It's like, if you think that the entire world is flat, right? Mind you, we've been to space and all that stuff. I've kind of ranted about the fact that how could we have not gone to the moon, but people have made experiments, people have done studies, and they've shown the proof of how, oh, the earth is round and how it exists to be round just on earth itself. No one rejected that claim, and in fact, if they wanted to even reject this claim, they would have easily done that and would have been respected, and, you know, we would have heard all about it, right? No one would have even fought that claim of like the earth being flat if we had actual proof and evidence. Today, the reason why we fight those claims of, oh, the earth is flat, is because it's just bullshit science, and anyone can disprove it. Now you're just like, oh no, but you haven't seen it from like outer space or whatever. We have pictures of the earth from outer space, and here's where I'm going to go ahead and say this. If you genuinely think that the government and everyone is lying to you about the earth being like round when it's actually flat and all that stuff, again, I'll ask you this. We live in a world where the president of the United States has leaks. People like argue on Discord about like World of Tanks or whatever, about like tank specifications and all that stuff, and they're willing to leak government documents for a spat, right? We have other countries that would love to diminish and tarnish like the reputation of other countries. And you're telling me about, I don't know, I believe there's almost 100,000 people in this sector, right? Not a single one of them was gonna go against the grain and just be like, yeah, 100%, we have to listen to all the governments and everything like that or whatever. Like, come on, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. You're telling me every single one of those people sat down, including the janitors and everything like that, They sat down and were like, no, we're gonna go ahead and lie to the world and say that the Earth is round. It makes no logical sense. No one would even agree with anyone's claim of like, yes, it's a whole conspiracy theory. If it was a conspiracy, it would have been leaked over the years, right? But for some reason, even that's a conspiracy too. Like, what is it with the flat earthers? Like, seriously, if you're a flat earther and you're like watching this video, what is it with you, right? Like, what makes you think that everyone's lying to you, right? Did like little Timmy or little Johnny just give you a wedgie at school and you just hated them and they thought the earth was round and you're like, no, fuck you, little Johnny, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the earth is flat and I'm gonna fight you on it? Like, it's honestly stupid. Like, you think everyone's out to get you when we're like, no, it's just science, man. It's literally just science. It's been proven, man. I will agree with any criticisms on any theories or anything like that. When a fact is a fact, though, right? You can't argue with facts. You can't argue with evidences, right? And that's where I think it's absolutely mind-boggling that no one on the flat earth side wants to just go ahead and hear the argument of, if we wanted to fake it, why is it that all of those people are able to keep their mouths shut? Why hasn't anyone said anything? Like, why hasn't anyone just went ahead and disproven America or whatever and just pointed them out and just been like, oh yeah, they're trying to lie to their population? Like, we do that with North Korea all the time, right? And heck, like, yeah, North Korea's like made their society in a bubble, but like the rest of the world knows they're full of shit. So are you telling me like the rest of the world wouldn't do that with America or any other country that wants to make a false claim like that? You're delusional. Delusional. At the highest respect, you're delusional. And I cannot understand what makes you so delusional. I feel like maybe mommy didn't hug you enough, probably. Or, you know, Neil deGrasse Tyson did, like, I don't know, gave you a wedgie at school. Yes. It's just retarded, man. I don't know. But with that being said, I just want to rant about this because, man, just being on YouTube and just hearing like flat earth theories, it's just so incessantly stupid. And it's just like, look guys, if the world wanted to lie to you about something, right, there would be proof that proves your point that can't be rejected, right, in a proper environment, right? And if you want to live in that cocoon or bubble, go for it, man. You do you. That's all I got for you, man. Anyways, with that being said, if you liked what you liked and you want me to just rant about this stuff or whatever, please do so. I would love to just make rant videos. If you disliked it, you're a flat earther, you're one of the bad ones. Shame, puppy shame. Sit down, roll over, bark. I'm kidding. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm out of here. You know, practically, I could care less what you think or whatever, but if you're a flat earther or whatever, good for you, I guess. Anyways, see ya. Bye.